Officers pulled over 26-year-old Dexter Reed in Humboldt Park for not wearing a seatbelt. The team in plain clothes and an unmarked car approached with weapons drawn.
Roll that one down too. Hey, don't roll the window up. Don't roll the window up. Do not roll the window up. The doors now. Unlock the doors now.
Reed ignored commands to roll the window down. Moments later, he fired, injuring an officer in the wrist.
Door now! I'm 6-4 David, shots fired, shots fired! Hey! Hey! The door now!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Police immediately returned fire. Reed stepped out of the SUV, then fell to the ground. A handgun was later recovered from inside the car. The officer was treated and is recovering, while Reed did not survive. What began as a seatbelt stop ended with lasting consequences. Should plainclothes teams conduct traffic stops like this? Comment yes if you believe it makes the streets safer.
Hey, you good? You're right. Hey, you're good. You're good.
I'm good, I'm good.
You're good.
It's just my hand. It's free. Fuck. And my gun is over there.
Where is it?
Hey, we got a casing right here. Heads up.
Police located a stolen Honda Accord parked on Hillside Avenue with 2 suspects inside. Baker was taken into custody with a facial injury and transported to the hospital. Inside the vehicle, police also recovered drug paraphernalia. One press of the gas didn't open an escape. It only sped straight into the dead end of the law. A stolen Hyundai crashed and became disabled. Lyle Salisbury was arrested, while Mike Alexander Garcia fled into a garage and took a Toyota RAV4. As K9 and Officer Teeter tried to restrain him, Alexander Garcia drove off, striking multiple vehicles. Teeter was forced to open fire.
I'm gonna shoot you!
The Toyota crashed into a utility pole. Alexander Garcia died, Teeter was injured, but the K9 was unharmed. When violence is chosen, every way out closes fast. Do you think police handled this appropriately? Comment yes.
I'm over. Ah, she stabbed me.
242.
A routine assault call turned violent when a female suspect ran into an alley.
27.
Can stop?
Cornered, she suddenly pulled a knife and stabbed an officer in the arm, leaving him bleeding heavily.
I'm over. Ah, she stabbed me.
In a split second, both officers opened fire. The suspect went down, received medical aid, but did not survive. The injured officer applied his own tourniquet before undergoing emergency surgery. One knife strike turned a narrow alley into a battlefield.
Stop right there. I'm over. Ah, she stabbed me. Stop, stop, stop.
Police responded after a 911 call reported that 19-year-old Jaden Sieng had driven past a home and fired shots. Officer Padilla spotted the car, drew his weapon, and gave commands. But Sieng accelerated straight at him.
Stop, stop, stop. Shots fired.
Gunshots rang out. Padilla was hit in the leg, and the black Acura disappeared into the night. The chase ran through red lights before ending when Sieng crashed into a guardrail and fled onto the freeway. SWAT, helicopters, and drones joined the hunt.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your other hand. Other hand, your left hand. Keep your hands up. Do not move. Turn around. Grab one, bring him over. Grab one, bring him over.
By dawn, Sieng was found hiding in the bushes with a gunshot wound to his arm. A 9mm handgun and magazine were recovered. One reckless moment turned city streets into a deadly trap. Do you think police responded appropriately? Comment 1 or 2. Florida Highway Patrol joined a chase after a white Ford F-150 reported stolen and linked to a robbery. The truck sped west through Madison County with multiple patrol cars in pursuit. The driver pushed past 100 miles per hour, swerving onto the shoulder and ignoring every command to stop. Traffic ahead forced her to slow, giving officers the chance to perform a PIT maneuver. The truck spun out, disabled in seconds. The driver was identified as McKenya Crystal Thomas. She was taken into custody and transported to jail. A road meant for travel turned into a dead end when recklessness took the wheel. What began as a quiet evening at an IHOP turned into a high-speed chase when Justin Larson, wanted on felony warrants, sped off in a gold Chevy Blazer.
Gonna go back. No, going forward, up.
The speedometer hit 130 miles per hour as state and county officers closed in. He drove the wrong way, cut through intersections, plunged into a ditch, then roared back onto the highway. Sliding between cars and pushing onto the shoulder as traffic scattered around him.
Let me see your flags! Let me see your flags! Come here! Come here! Come here!
Yes, sir.
Come here!
Yes, sir.
Come here! Get down on the ground!
Okay, yes, sir.
Get down on the ground!
Yes,
Get down! Get down!
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
One night of chaos proved that speed may buy you moments, but the road of the law always stretches farther than the highway. Do you think police acted appropriately? Comment yes.
Tara Melton. On April 24th,
What happens when a stolen utility truck becomes a weapon on the road? August 9th, 2023, Los Angeles. Police chased a stolen DWP truck after reports of hit and run and reckless driving. Behind the wheel was 28-year-old Manuel Ramirez. Ramirez crashed into several vehicles, rammed through a security gate, and deliberately struck police cruisers and a civilian van.
Everything facing your right. Officers come out that ramp. Facing your right. He's coming down the ramp. Throw the officers. He's ramped. Coming down the ramp. Throw the officers. Racers at help.
I'm alright, I'm alright. Hey, get on the ground!
Hey, rescue team on the side, get that dude out!
Let's continue to move the vehicle. Looks like he's reversing. Attempting to turn the vehicle.
Officers fired twice when he refused to surrender and drove toward them.
He's coming forward. He's ramming the police cars.
Good? Everyone good?
Pull through!
After barricading himself inside, Ramirez was arrested by SWAT and taken to the hospital. 3 officers were injured. Even a utility truck can become a threat in the wrong hands. Power without control is never a right, on the street or in life.
One shooter, one less than
Santiago, get off on the on-ramp and make a left.
Would you feel more afraid than during an armed robbery? If yes, comment yes. Chicago, Illinois, June 5th, 2024. As police attempted to stop a vehicle in a dead end, 27-year-old Jerome Halsey suddenly jumped out and opened fire.
Turn the car, don't move!
Okay?
Officer Eric Moreno was shot in the arm and torso. He was rushed to the hospital and is now in stable condition. Halsey faces charges of attempted murder and assault on a police officer.
690 Sacramento squad, 690 Sacramento, 10-1.
When violence is chosen over compliance, the result isn't just injury, it's a criminal future. A blue Honda Grom, driven by a masked rider, refused to stop after troopers tried to pull him over for speeding on Griffin Road. Instead, 33-year-old Francisco Liscano made reckless U-turns, drove against traffic, cut across medians, and even struck a patrol vehicle during the chase. He abandoned the motorcycle and ran on foot, but fell and was quickly taken into custody. Troopers later confirmed the bike was stolen. This pursuit shows how one reckless ride can pile up into a chain of charges. Responsibility would have been the safer road. Deputies responded to reports of a man chasing people with a sharp object at a gas station near Fair Oaks Avenue and Woodbury Road. The suspect, 47-year-old Charles Towns, ignored commands to stop. As deputies followed, he stabbed an elderly woman in the face and moved to attack another person. A deputy-involved shooting occurred. Towns fell, got up, and advanced toward deputies before collapsing from gunshot wounds. Paramedics arrived, but he did not survive. 2 civilians suffered stabbing injuries, and the weapon, a pair of scissors, was recovered. Violence can erupt in an instant, and timely action is the line between danger and safety. Modesto, California. A motorcycle pursuit led officers to a home under a federal search warrant. As they entered, tension grew. Inside, 42-year-old Jesse James Brooks barricaded himself in a room.
Davey switching spots.
Yeah, putting up the kid check 20, please.
I don't think it's fake.
No, that's not fake.
Mike, you hold on that door.
After failed negotiations, he suddenly opened fire, striking Officer Michael Rokadis. Police fired back. Brooks was wounded and taken into custody. Roquetas survived but suffered critical injuries, requiring multiple surgeries after nearly 2 weeks in intensive care. What began with negotiation ended in gunfire, leaving a criminal behind bars and an officer forever marked by that night.
Get Mikey out. Go Mikey. 2 of us will hold this guy. Do not drop his hands.
I got blood. Where's it at? Where's the...
Don't worry about the gun. Get him first. Okay.
Stand up.
We're gonna have to, dude.
Stand up. I know it's gonna hurt. Stand up.
Someone pat him down with blood.
Or we got him. You stay home this time, team. Okay. You guys, I want to check you guys.
Absolutely. What's going on?
Police responded to the home of 27-year-old Walter Wallace Jr. after reports that he was armed with a knife. Despite repeated orders to drop it, Wallace continued moving toward them.
Put the knife down now! Put the knife down now! Put the knife down now! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Down now! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Man, back up! Man! Man, back up, man! Man, back up!
As the tension reached its peak, 2 young officers opened fire, a step no officer wishes to take.
Move! 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 Put the knife! Put the knife!
Gunfire echoed through the neighborhood as Wallace fell before the stunned eyes of his neighbors. Wallace's family later said they would not pursue charges against the officers. The investigation is still ongoing. A quiet street turned tense in an instant, a reminder of how fragile normal life can be when commands go ignored.
Please, Barbara. Get back!
During a family dispute, Juan Francisco Sosa Jr. suddenly rushed out of the house with a knife and attacked an officer.
Stay here! Hey! You got a knife! You got a knife!
You're gonna get tased, you hear me? You will get
Get away!
You will get shot. Put it down. Put it down.
The officer suffered only minor injuries before subduing the suspect. Sosa Jr. was arrested and charged with attempted murder. One moment of anger turned the day into handcuffs.
Transfer!
Police arrived at a gas station on West Capitol Drive, searching for a suspect connected to a double shooting the night before.
Let me see your hands. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yep, you come here. Dropping the gun, dropping the bag, dropping the bag.
Hey!
Hey, show me your hands! Show me your hands right now! Show me your hands right now! Show me your hands! Show me your hands right now! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Put your hands up now! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Stay there, stay there.
Inside, 22-year-old Jayuntai Gregory ignored commands and opened fire on officers. Police returned shots while taking cover, repeatedly ordering him to drop the gun. When Gregory ran outside, still armed and firing, officers immediately shot back, bringing him down before taking him into custody.
Pellet!
Hey, get him over, get him over. I'm bleeding. Hey, he shot me in my stomach. Stop. He shot me in my stomach.
He was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, and his rifle was recovered. No one else was hurt. One reckless moment turned the gas station into a danger zone. Do you think the officers acted correctly? Comment yes. Shots were fired inside a mobile home park in Normal, Illinois on August 30th, 2021. Residents called for help as a gunman was seen firing at neighbors and vehicles, causing chaos throughout the Landings community. When officers arrived, 66-year-old Ronald Reiner turned his weapon toward them. The situation escalated in seconds.
Hey, he's on the other side of that shit.
Shots fired, shots fired. Around this corner right here. Watch the corner, Phillips. Get on the ground! Right there. Drop the gun! Drop it down! Shots fired still. Is he down?
Officers discharged their firearms, stopping the threat on the spot. 3 civilians lost their lives. 3 others were wounded and rushed to the hospital. A handgun was recovered at the scene. The officers involved were placed on administrative leave during the investigation. In a situation like this, hesitation could have led to more tragedy. Do you think the officers acted in time to save lives? Comment yes if you believe they prevented something worse.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Georgia, October 20th, 2022. A wanted man sped away after being pulled over on GA20. When the first Piat failed, he swerved into oncoming traffic and ran a red light through a busy intersection.
I'm here. Another intruder up front today. Get around all these traffic, go to the wrong side of the road, multiple, Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road, 1050 Samples.
The suspect's vehicle collided with another car and spun out of control. He ditched the wrecked vehicle and made a run for it, straight into a parking lot. Officers closed in as he tried to double back. One bystander was left with minor injuries. A few minutes of escape can lead to consequences that last far longer. Compliance at the start might be the only thing that keeps everyone safe. New Orleans, Louisiana, January 17th. Call from a housing manager reported an armed intruder inside his office, prompting a police response. When officers arrived, 40-year-old Donald Davis Jr. pulled out a firearm, shouted challenges, and ignored repeated commands. He fired once toward officers, forcing them to respond with gunfire.
Whoa!
The confrontation ended within moments. Davis was transported but did not survive his injuries. The family said he struggled with schizophrenia after a troubled childhood and may have provoked the clash. The quiet street left behind reminds us that untreated wounds of the mind can be as dangerous as any weapon. What began as a search for a stolen Mazda quickly unfolded into a confrontation that ended in gunfire. Officers spotted the car at an intersection and set up a box in. Behind the wheel was 20-year-old Zoe Dowdle. Instead of stopping, Dowdle accelerated into police vehicles. Officers, facing immediate danger, opened fire. Dowdle did not survive, while 2 passengers were injured but lived. Inside the car, police found weapons and evidence tied to earlier crimes. One choice to run instead of stopping turned the encounter into the final chapter of a youth cut short. Deputy Sean McGuigan was monitoring traffic near I-75 in Mechanipi when he saw a gold Chevy Suburban blow through a stop sign and swerve into the oncoming lane.
Tango 937, 1030.
The driver, 33-year-old Matthew Richardson, was already on probation for DUI and fleeing police. Instead of stopping, he pushed the SUV onto US 441, leading deputies north into Marion County.
Through the median. We're at 70. 50 miles an hour. We're at 30.
For 10 minutes, the chase unfolded at high speeds until a precise Pellet maneuver ended the pursuit just half a mile over the county line. Richardson was booked into jail on multiple charges with bond set at $245,000. A single ignored stop sign became the start of a ride that ended only in handcuffs. Just after midnight, troopers were alerted to a dangerous situation unfolding across multiple counties. John Cowan was accused of kidnapping his child, armed and making threats. He left the child safe at a gas station, then tore through the night in a Dodge Ram, lights off, ignoring every attempt to stop him. Kansas Pass Bridge, Cowan refused to surrender. 2 PIT maneuvers were executed. The second sent the truck crashing into the mangroves.
Come here, hands up. Walk over the guardrail. Walk towards me. Get on the sidewalk like your stomach. Hands out like an airplane.
After minutes of hiding, he stumbled out injured and gave up, now facing a long list of state and county charges. The bridge that should have carried traffic became the place where accountability stood firm in the darkness, unmoved by speed or regret. He chased threatened downtown where the Veterans Day Parade was underway, before Houston SWAT set up a roadblock at a shopping plaza and evacuated civilians.
Hands, hands!
Lewis stepped out of his car with a rifle and opened fire. Officers returned shots from multiple directions until Lewis went down.
Hands, hands! Cease fire! Cease fire! Back up, back up, back up! Hold on, wait, Dex, hold on. Get out of the way!
A bystander was slightly injured by a bullet fragment. A pursuit that began with speed ended with gunfire, showing that once violence starts, every exit closes. Justice became a vehicle of chaos until the law brought it to a stop.
This guy is getting cuffed on.
A white Genesis G70 first appeared as a simple traffic stop for a tinted windshield. Instead of pulling over, the driver sped away, turning Circle K into the start of a chase. The car pushed 90 in a 35, clipped 4 mailboxes, blew through stop signs, and even drove against traffic. Each move pulled him deeper into risk. A PIT maneuver spun the sedan into the grassy median. The driver threw a backpack onto the highway before stepping out with his hands raised. Identified as 34-year-old Sidney Paul Hayes, he was found with cocaine, marijuana, pills, and cash. What began with a sheet of glass ended with iron bars, sealing the road he thought would lead to escape.
Sorry, boss. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, boss. Right, my eye right here. Yep.
Hey, let me see your hand. Hey, let me see your hand. Hey, hey.
Officers responded to reports of vandalism on Ascot Parkway and learned the suspect also had several warrants. When officers arrived, 24-year-old Alexander Schumann approached and pointed what looked like a handgun.
Hey, let me see your hand! Hey, let me see your hand! Hey, let me see your hand! Hey, let me see your hand!
An officer-involved shooting followed.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Yeah, we got shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired. Keep your hands up. Hey, keep your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Whatever that looks like gunfire.
Medical aid was given immediately, and Schumann was flown to a hospital where he remains in stable condition. The weapon recovered turned out to be a pellet gun. A look-alike weapon may carry no bullets, but it still carries consequences that can change a life in seconds.
Hey, what's up, man?
Officers recognized a Jeep Patriot tied to a prior pursuit outside a 7-Eleven.
You don't have anything on you, bro, do you? Don't stick your hands in. I'm just badging your safety in mind, okay? That's it. Interlace your fingers for me. Interlace your fingers for me. Like, there you go. Separate your feet for me. She's in the store, man. Who's in the store?
While one officer detained a man, 31-year-old Jamie Fernandez ran from the passenger seat, pulled a handgun, and fired toward police.
Hey, grab her! Come here! Get!
That night, Maria's sister, her husband, who had just died as crews worked to rescue her. They cut the roof of my car and cut my belt.
Officers returned fire, and Fernandez fell, dropping the weapon. She was taken to the hospital but did not survive.
Inside 7-Eleven. She's got the gun to the side.
The handgun was confirmed stolen. In seconds, a crowded storefront became the scene of choices that could never be undone.
Just sit down over here, please. Michael. Just sit down. Just don't bring anything with you.
Perry and Colfax, stay on the ground, all right? Put the handcuff on. Don't move. Put handcuffs on, please.
The permit. Okay.
The man, later identified as 24-year-old Michael Owens.
A trooper spotted a silver Honda Accord speeding 50 miles per hour in a 30 zone on Sparksford Drive. When lights and sirens came on, the driver ignored stop signs and pushed past 130 miles per hour on Interstate 40, weaving onto shoulders and cutting across traffic. The chase continued through Pottsville, where the vehicle went airborne off a curb before landing back on US 64. Moments later, it veered off the road again. Officers disabled the car in a ditch and arrested the driver, Nathan Jose Alamand. A road built for travel can carry you forward, but recklessness turns every mile into a countdown.
Put the knife!
Easy.
Put the knife down! Brandon!
Officers responded to Wilmington Boulevard, where a 26-year-old man, Brandon Russell Mahan Jr., held a knife and refused to drop it.
Don't be doing that, man. We don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt, man. Brandon!
Where's he going, bud? I'm Officer Lavelle.
All right, Brandon!
Hey, brother, get some police right here. At least we have a...
Put down the knife.
He ignored repeated commands and moved toward the officers. Less lethal rounds, including a beanbag shotgun and a 40mm projectile, were used but had no effect.
Hey, get down. Hey, put the knife down. 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 Get down.
As he continued forward with the knife, an officer-involved shooting occurred.
Don't move. Don't move. All right, bro. Don't move. Don't move. Do not move. Don't move.
Mahan fell to the ground, and officers used a taser before taking him into custody. He was transported to the hospital for treatment, and the knife he carried was collected as evidence. In that moment, a quiet street turned into a test of patience and restraint that no one passing by will easily forget.
Okay, easy, easy.
Get out of the car right now.
A traffic stop on I-90 escalated when 21-year-old Victor Hernandez Paredes refused to pull over his Honda Civic. During the high-speed pursuit, his younger brother Daniel appeared in a silver Infiniti, cutting between patrol cars and Victor's vehicle to interfere. Victor's Honda eventually spun out and crashed into a ditch, where troopers discovered a woman and child inside, thankfully unharmed. But Daniel fled westbound in the Infiniti, and the chase continued.
It's spinning out. Now it's facing the right way. It's in the ditch. Go, go, go.
You look like the other line up. There's nothing here. Don't know what to.
With helicopter support and Seattle police assistance, Daniel was finally taken into custody. Both brothers now face felony charges, proof that reckless choices can drag more lives into danger than they ever protect. April 5th in Alpharetta, Georgia, a traffic stop on Old Milton Parkway quickly turned tense. Behind the wheel was 24-year-old Dennis Aguirre. The officer suspected drugs and ordered him out of the car. Aguirre resisted, pulled back toward the driver's seat, and the officer was dragged several feet with his arm caught inside.
Clear. 729 at 1845, calling in a case non-emergency traffic directed. Old Milton Morris in the Waffle House parking lot. Old Milton Morris in the Waffle House parking lot.
The struggle ended on the ground where Aguirre was restrained. Both he and the officer sustained minor cuts before being cleared by medical staff. He now faces charges ranging from assault on an officer to drug trafficking and reckless driving. What began as a routine stop shows how fast defiance can unravel safety on both sides. Just before midnight, Trooper A. Matthews clocked a black Infiniti G37 at 102 miles per hour in a 60 zone on I-20. When the driver refused to stop, the chase began. Speed soared to 145 miles per hour as the car ran a red light, weaved through traffic, and pushed eastbound on the interstate. The pursuit ended on the Glenwood Avenue exit, where a PIT maneuver spun the Infiniti into the median. The driver still tried to flee, but was forced out at gunpoint and taken into custody. He was identified as Charles Hopkins, showing signs of alcohol impairment, and later found to have an outstanding warrant. Hopkins now faces multiple charges, a reminder that reckless speed only shortens the road, while accountability keeps it open. Mayhem broke out on a Tuesday morning when a stolen yellow school bus led police on a wild chase across 2 states. Behind the wheel was 32-year-old Chad A. Murdoch. It began around 10:15 a.m. in Cincinnati, Ohio, as the bus tore through yards, fields, and highways, forcing troopers into a high-speed pursuit that crossed into Indiana. After nearly an hour, stop sticks slowed the bus until it became stuck in a Shelby County field. Several patrol cars were damaged, but no one was injured. Murdoch was taken into custody and now faces multiple charges. A school bus is built to carry students, not recklessness, and one wrong choice turned the road into pure chaos.
What are you doing, dude?
Look your hands! Look your hands!
Outside a convenience store in Roy City, a routine call turned critical on February 21st. Employees had reported Nicholas Sanchez acting suspiciously, his car left running in the lot. Officers arrived, questioned him, and soon noticed he was armed.
Yeah, come over here and talk to me. Are you with him? Come on over here and talk to me for a second. Or do you just want to be arrested right now? It's your choice. I will let you know. Come over here. We got called on you. Okay, over here. Yeah, do not reach for it. Put your hand.
What are you doing, dude?
Look your hands! Look your hands! We were doing shots fired! Shots fired!
Sanchez struggled with one officer as commands were shouted. His gun went off during the fight, and a second officer fired as well. Moments later, Sanchez was down, his weapon recovered. Both officers are now on paid administrative leave as the investigation continues. The store doors closed again, but the echoes of that brief clash will stay with everyone who witnessed it.
Yeah. I actually ended up shooting him with his own gun, so it's okay.
Where?
At midday in San Antonio's Arnold Park, what should have been a quiet afternoon was interrupted by gunfire. Witnesses pointed them toward 26-year-old Raul Arzola. He stood up, first aiming the handgun at himself, then turning it toward police and opening fire. Both officers shot back, striking Arzola. After a short chase, he was taken into custody and the handgun was recovered from the ground.
Get down! Get down!
Arzola was rushed to the hospital in critical condition and now faces multiple aggravated assault charges. A public park turned tense in seconds, reminding us how quickly safety can slip away once a weapon is raised. Springdale, Arkansas, February 7th, 2024. A stolen U-Haul triggered a cross-state pursuit beginning in Oklahoma after officers spotted it traveling on U.S. Highway 412. Despite an early crash with a civilian vehicle near Colcord, the suspects kept driving at over 120 miles per hour toward Arkansas. Multiple agencies joined the chase as the truck sped through towns.
No, not yet. We're stopped down here.
As the suspect's vehicle tried to merge onto I-49, the Tontitown police chief steered into it, stopping the chase. Despite suffering minor injuries, he ended it safely. 2 suspects were arrested. Police found a Molotov cocktail and a gun inside the car. In fast-moving traffic, one decisive move can be the line between danger and control, especially when the real threat hasn't even shown itself yet. Thanks for watching till the end. These chases remind us how real the danger is, and how brave our officers are. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe.